Feel it.
Hey everyone, it's Brenda here from Three Uniques. I'm really excited to welcome Nichole Marshall. Hey Nichole.
Hi.
Hi. So Nichole and I have known each other for a number of years. We used to work together at Earl's Restaurants, and Nichole is a recruiter in the Vancouver area, and she's also a marathon runner. I think last year you ran in the New York Marathon. Is that true?
I did.
So
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Highly recommend it to everyone if you can. Marathons are amazing.
Yeah, no thank you. What else can you share about yourself, Nichole?
I am moving to Austin, Texas at some point. Yeah, I've been a recruiter for about 3.5 years, and I recently got into freelance recruitment, and I'm currently working for 1111.
Amazing. So great to have you on today. So you're here to share your three uniques with us. So what are they?
Yeah, I would say that my three uniques, it was hard. I was listening to a few of your other interviews, and narrowing it down to three was a really interesting experience. But the three that I find are my three uniques are I'm a connector, I am purpose-driven, and I am a cheerleader.
Amazing. So let's take it up to the top, connector.
So I live for conversations with coworkers, candidates, friends, and family. I love listening to their goals, their dreams, their struggles, and finding ways to connect them to others in order for them to achieve success in their life. I have a big network, as Brenda knows, and being able to connect two or more people to see what magic they can create together brings me so much joy. I believe this is why I love recruitment so much and why it came so naturally to me.
Amazing. Yeah, I can definitely echo the connection. Like you're always just so approachable to people and welcoming and making people feel at home, whether that's at work or at home. So that's amazing.
Thank you.
And your second one?
Yeah, so I am purpose driven. I find purpose in any work that I do. I believe in human potential and love creating the space for others to unlock that potential within themselves. This is the fuel for me and why I'm so passionate about the work that I do. This shows up by creating an incredible experience for candidates, coworkers, fostering authentic connections, and being committed to something greater than myself, and why I'm incredibly open to receiving feedback, especially in regards to areas of opportunities in my life. I believe being connected to my purpose allows me to be a continuous learner and a lot more agile in my everyday life without feeling discouraged if things aren't going as expected, as with everything going on in this world right now.
Yeah, it's 2020.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the year of our lives.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I feel like that's definitely helped me within the last few months, like just being recommitted to my purpose and finding that purpose within my everyday. It's definitely been helping me navigate and find opportunities within this time and space.
Amazing. And your third unique?
So I'm a cheerleader. I am referred to as people's hype girl. I love building people up around me and supporting them to accomplish their goals and empowering them to remove barriers in their life. I do this by listening to them wholly and asking powerful questions. I believe people want to feel seen and heard, and by giving them the space to be vulnerable and listening to them, I'm able to find out what lights them up. There is truly nothing more that I love than seeing the people around me accomplish their BHAGs. And for those that don't know what a BHAG is, it's a big, hairy, audacious goal, and supporting them along the way.
That's so true about you. I think like the first moment I met you, there was just always this genuine nature about you wanting to know about people, and yeah, just always like encouraging, even though like based off of our relationship, like you working for me on the team at Earl's, the people operations team, there wasn't necessarily maybe times where I needed your expertise or leverage that, but you always listened and were very generous and kind and offering help whenever it was needed. So
thank you. Yeah.
So what did you find? You said like when you were doing your three uniques that you found it to be a little bit challenging, and some people have said that when I've interviewed them. So what did you find challenging about
it? It wasn't, I feel like challenging was the wrong word. It was more so the self-reflection in the, like for me to myself, it was figuring out what questions are powerful in order for me to figure out what my three uniques are. And so how I did that, like the questions that I ended up asking myself are, what are you good at? What would others say about you? what areas of your life have you thrived in and where are your areas of opportunity. And then also just going back to the conversations that I had around feedback from people, say at Earl's or in other jobs, around what is that continuous conversation about what people say that I excel at. And that's kind of how I ended up figuring out, and also what feels natural to me and what do I speak passionately about. And that's how I ended up getting down to my 3.
And I think that's really powerful for people that are listening, because sometimes we feel we have to rehearse or, come up with this disguise, or like, what is the interviewer looking for? What is that employer looking for? And I need to be that person, versus just being your true, authentic self. And that there's going to be somebody out there, an entrepreneur, a business owner, a hiring manager, that's going to be like, this is exactly the person, or the skills, the abilities of this person that's bringing to me that I need in my business right now. So like, be your true authentic self. Don't try and mimic what, supposedly this job description is saying about you, but be Nichole, be Brenda. Like, someone will want that. Someone will see the value of you coming into their organization.
Totally. And I feel like going back to that in terms of where I've seen people that I've hired, where I've seen them thrive, it's also when they are doing what they are naturally good at. And rather than exactly like you were just saying, rather than mold themselves into the job description, they ended up taking their time and doing their due diligence in talking to recruiters, and also going through the job description and actually making sure that there's things in there that really light them up and get them excited. Yeah.
Amazing. I love it. So skill testing question.
Okay.
Is, a hot dog, a sandwich, or a hamburger?
Oh gosh, I would definitely say it's not a sandwich.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like it's a sandwich.
Yeah, but it's still like between two buns, right? Like bread, or is it more a hamburger?
I don't know, why does hamburger get their own classification? Why can't hot dog get their own?
Don't know.
Hot dog goes in its own corner.
Okay. Right. It's a debate, and a lot of people just can't figure it out right now. So.
That was my answer. I'm like, give them their own pedestal and a hot dog can go there.
So that was a really skill testing question, and I'm just going to say that you passed. So amazing.
Thank you. Great.
So Nichole, thanks so much for being on 3 Uniques today. It was great to reconnect with you and hear about your 3 Uniques. And for everyone that's listening, just want to keep mentioning out there that, get your 3 Uniques out there, be on video, get on social media, post it. It's not just about applying for jobs and patiently waiting for a recruiter or hiring manager to call you back, but get out there, really market yourself, and show the world what you've got, because they need it. They want it. Thanks again, Nichole.
Bye, Brenda. Thank you.